Bam.
Hello. I just got a notification. I got to go. I just got a notification. Jeff Pelham's live.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, no. What? It's news to me. Hoo-hoo. Yes. Hey, Mark. How are you? Say hello to everybody here. Wow.
Yeah.
My name
is
is Sam.
Morning, good night. Good afternoon.
Yep, Sam was early.
Good day.
Christine was up there.
Yes, and Christine, yes. And there's me, and then there's Mark Sterlson. Hello, Mark. Good day, mate.
Jose showed up early.
Oh, yes, Jody P. Hello, Jody P. And Jim's Fish. Hello, welcome in.
Alexia
Lapointe. Hello, welcome in.
Hi, Linda.
And Jose, my friend. All right, Linda and Linda Worth. Hello, Linda. Welcome in. Yes. Okay. Well, we got stuff that's happening. Who would you want to start with your shipments, David?
I can start with my shipments.
Okay.
Christine notified me that her snails are warm and safe. She got those today. Jody had gotten hers this morning. And Cheryl is still waiting for a box from me, which got delayed from today till tomorrow, which is very frustrating. So, because she's got the gambit in her box. She's got fish, shrimp, and plants. So we'll see what happens with that.
Where are they going? To Jody, you said?
Cheryl in Missouri.
All right.
You also have a question here. He's asking, who's Alan?
That's what I said.
Alan is our friend from New Zealand. He popped in here. He pops in here every once in a great while.
I said Alan who?
Alan. Yep, Alan from his channel name is called Aquariums, Animals, and Me.
Mm-hmm.
And he may be making an appearance.
That one L or two? I see two up there.
She said 6 out of 7.
Or is there two L's?
I don't know.
It should be ALAN.
Ah.
I probably spelled it wrong. Let me see.
I think you spelled it right.
Oh, I got it right. I can see it right there. Okay.
Yeah, I would have noticed it.
Jody,
do you have a female? Are you sure? Or are you still not sure about the one that's not moving? She says 6 out of 7 are males. Now I feel bad.
What are they?
They're mystery snails.
Oh,
6 out of 7 are males?
That's what she said.
Oh, wow. I didn't been able to sex them.
So what are they doing? Just all hanging out on the couch?
Yeah, they're at the bar.
Yeah. So that's how you can tell if they're males, huh?
You put a little mini bar in there.
Uh-huh. First ones to the bar, those are the males. Got it.
The only thing is they will kill her. If there's six males to one female, they'll be on her like a bum on a bologna sandwich.
So you're saying, Jody, that the six you can sell, the six that you can sex are all males?
Wow.
Well, what are the odds of that happening?
I don't know. I got all 6 male crebensis from Akahuna. I got all 6 were male. Then I got the 2 beautiful ones from Ron. I might put them together here coming up.
Yeah, I don't know what you're waiting for.
I'm waiting to see what happens with the Chopre Danios, because right now that's the only tank I have. I mean, I'd keep them in there. I don't think that they would eat the Chopre. They're big enough. I don't think that they should be fine, and they're fast. So I was thinking about maybe putting it in that tank and that 20 long.
Yeah.
Either that or
Alexia Van.
As a moderator in another live, I have accidentally banned someone who I don't want to ban, because the real one who I have what to ban is a weird guy.
Yeah, you gotta be really careful pulling that.
Yes, you got to be careful. And I'm going to ask you a question, Alexi. How old are you? Because
give us a range.
Basically, as we set up these live streams, this is not set up for children. I mean, even though we are family friendly, but just for sake of
argument.
I just wanted to find out.
Christine, I think you got all females.
Oh no.
Christine got all the females. Jody got all the males.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Jody, I'm sorry.
Well, maybe they
That's
can work out a swap. Christine, did you get?
There's
you
Dusty.
got yesterday, I think. Saints Dust All or Dusty.
Dusty, how are you? So good to see you, my friend. Like the Addams family. Mark's saying here. We mostly old dudes and dudettes. Yes.
Hey, speak for yourself.
Yeah. I say that we're all seasoned. Let's put it that way. That sounds better. You doing okay? That's good. I'm not going to say anything about what happened.
Okay.
I do want to bring it up, but me and my wife, we've been praying for you, Dusty. So, so good to see you. So very good to see you. On the left side. Oh, it's on the left side of the snail.
Is that the passenger side or the driver's side?
Well, in America, it's on the left
if you're in
side.
Japan or a UK country.
Yeah, if it's a UK snail, it'll be on the right side.
So it's on the left side.
Yep.
Where's the breathing tube? Is that on the right side then?
Now, I'm going to ask you. Now, when you say left side, as the snail's facing you, is it the snail's
Yeah, I
left?
knew that was...
The snail's left or our right?
I'm
or is it our
hoping
left and that one's right?
Well, first of all, do you know your left from your right? Because that's what we got to determine first. Some people don't know their left from their right.
Yeah.
So we need to determine that first.
Yep. Here's my left. Here's my right.
All right.
I'm left to you and you're right of me.
But doesn't the camera flip-flop us?
No. I can point. I'm pointing to you. Yeah, look over here like like I'm looking at you.
Looks like you're looking. Yeah, you're looking to your right, right?
I'm looking at you.
Yeah. No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
No.
Now
There
you
you
are.
go. There you, that's him.
Oh,
See?
no, wait a minute. No, hold on a second. To me, as I'm sitting here, I look over here. It's like I'm looking to the right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm to your left.
Well.
No.
Right? I don't know. The camera's flipped. The camera flips.
You can
us.
mirror the camera. If you go to settings, you can click mirror, but then. So are your guitars over your right shoulder?
They are over my right shoulder, correct.
Perfect. Okay. So we're, yeah.
And this is my right shoulder.
Okay. So nobody's mirrored my right shoulder.
Except that when you look, right, I look to my left. I'm not looking to the left on screen.
Yeah, because if I was sitting next to you, like on a park bench, my left arm would be with your right arm.
Right. Yes. Yep.
I'm learning to know what my left from right now. That's good.
Why are we talking about this? Okay, that's right, because Jody was going to tell us. Yes. So the breathing thing.
Jeez.
I'm hoping that it's when she says left side, it's the snail's left side.
They go downhill really quickly, don't they?
Yeah, she probably gave us an answer 15 minutes ago, and we've missed it all.
Oh, let's see.
Alexia's asking, read her last message, please. And Alexia, no matter what you do not ban anybody in this chat.
She's not a moderator here, I don't think. Is she?
Yeah, well, she's green. What's that make her?
She's a member.
Oh, all right, good. Oh, cool.
Yeah. So I'm 17 years old. Yeah. We don't. If we have any problems in here, we have moderators that will take care of it and stuff. So you don't have to worry about it. And everybody who comes in here is going to be safe. Nobody's going to bully anybody or anything like that.
We don't tolerate that. And no matter what, you are absolutely welcome here.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah. And I think she had a post prior to that about aquarium.
Oh yeah. Let's go back.
Or not prior, after that, post that. In my aquarium, I have a bridge. That one.
Oh, she has a bridge. Oh.
Okay.
Is that where
algae on it. I'm guessing that's algae on it, but my fish pass in the bridge. Yeah. And if you have, algae eaters, they'll probably be chowing down on that stuff.
Oh yeah.
I'm guessing that's the post you met, Alexia.
36 will make men out of yous. Yes. 36 what?
Jody,
you know what I mean?
Jody, I'm eagerly anticipating your email.
Oh yeah. Oh, she's gonna email it to you.
Yeah, that's just a little private thing we got going between the two of us.
Oh, cool.
Yes, you're gonna know how to sex them. That way you can be the corner of the market on them.
I feel so bad about that now. I mean, I guess I would have just never thought 7 snails. How are they all males?
Well, they can trade back and forth amongst themselves then.
Well, yeah, they're closer to each other than they are to me. So
yeah.
Well, 36 Celsius, I think that's. Yeah, that's hot.
And Christine, you did get the shrimp yesterday. I think you said. Things are, chats are going fast.
Yeah.
Hi, Craig.
All right. So, how about an update on my albino Corys?
Yeah.
The 5,000 eggs I got.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So those eggs I pulled into 4 different containers, and 2 of the containers are in the water from the original colony, and the other 2 containers, one went in a heated tank and one went in an unheated tank floating. And today, I was just down there tonight, and one of the batches is starting to hatch.
Oh, cool. Very cool.
So, I mean, there were probably at least 10 swimming around in there, which is still a little disappointing because, I mean, there were probably at least 50 to 75 eggs in there. But
yeah.
Anyways, the one that hatched, and those eggs were pulled all within 12 hours of each other.
Uh-huh.
But the one that hatched was the tray that was floating in the 78-degree tank.
Oh, interesting.
So I'm wondering whether that slowed the growth down, if the other ones will still hatch in the other tanks. Because I took one of those other trays and moved it into that heated tank as well, just to see if that one would start hatching tomorrow morning. But that was interesting to me. Because the sooner you can get those eggs to hatch, the less likely they are to fungus. The longer they sit, the more likely they are to fungus. So
right. So that's 24 hours?
No, it was 3 days. Today was day 3.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I figured they usually start hatching in 3. They'll hatch anywhere from, they say 4 to 5 days, but I would say 3 to 5 days.
Right. Yeah. Alexia, you can get the long-handled algae scraper with a razor blade on one end to clean the glass. If that's what you're asking about the glass, I use a sponge, a kitchen sponge. That's the yellow ones or the blue ones they got a scrubby side on one side, the sponge on the other. I use the scrubby side. Make sure it's never been used for anything before. You don't want one that's got soap in it. I take a fresh one out of the package. That's all I use it for. Then is the aquarium, and I use that on the inside to clean the glass down. So, Saints Dust is talking about the magnetic razor blades.
Hello, Steve.
I've had moderate luck with that, but they work also. So yeah, there's a lot of toys out there, different kinds of toys you can buy to scrape algae. My personal favorite's just that sponge. And then when I'm done with it, I rinse it out. And periodically, I will throw it in a bucket of water with a little bit of bleach and let it soak in there. And then I rinse it out really well after that. And that pretty much sanitizes, sterilizes it. And I'll use it again that way. I'll keep it around until they start to crumble. So that's my 2 cents anyway.
Yeah, I'll use those too till they fall apart.
Yeah.
I didn't see Mike come in. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Mike. How you doing, Mike?
want to respond to Craig. Yes. So actually, now that you say that out loud, Craig, I guess I would agree with that. He said that fertile eggs will hatch in mold.
We'll do what?
Will hatch in mold.
Oh, if they're still fertile.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I guess I can see that because I can remember having batches of eggs that I thought were just gone. Like
Right.
every egg in that tray looked like it had fungus on it. And then 2 days later, I got 30 fries swimming around in there.
Yeah.
So obviously some of the eggs were fertile, and it's just so hard sometimes. You want to pull the infertile fungused eggs, but it is so hard to pull them.
Are you using methylene blue?
I am, yes.
And you have a air stone in there? Or?
Yep.
Yeah.
And the one tray that started hatching, I doubled the methylene blue that I usually put in.
Right.
Because that's what I did. 2 of the trays had my normal dose of methylene blue, and 2 of them I used double the dose.
Okay.
But I'm kind of struggling because this albino Cory colony has always given me fits.
Huh.
I don't know. They just don't like to fertilize their eggs or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, you're getting some out of it.
Yeah, I'm eager to see how many I get out of this batch.
Yeah,
I'm getting some out of it, but I'll bet you I had 250 eggs.
Yeah.
So, I mean, am I going to get 10 fish out of it?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm hoping I get I'd love to get 50 to 100, but we'll see.
Look who's here.
Yep.
There he is.
He is the man of the hour.
There he is.
Alan, how are you?
So, and also Alexia, I'm sorry, Gil was saying he likes to use the plastic gift cards or credit cards. I've heard a lot of people say that they use a credit card for, or an old expired credit card, or
gift cards. I got those all over the fish.
Oh yeah,
it really works good. I mean, I've never. My friend uses, those old like folders, like the thin plastic. They're like folders you'd put in a filing cabinet. He cut out a piece like that, like the size of a credit card, and he uses that as a thinner, and it takes them off so easy.
Yep.
Oh, wait, you're talking about removing eggs, Jeff?
Yeah, the Cory eggs.
Yeah. No, she was asking about removing algae still.
Oh, yeah.
I think, Gil, that's what you were talking about, with using the plastic card for algae removal. Maybe it was eggs.
No, she was talking about algae removal, but yeah, I just use a razor blade. Oh, Gil was.
Yeah.
I always use a razor blade.
I was just rolling them off with my finger. I tried using a razor blade. Some sort of stuck and they tore. So I just went and rolled them off with my finger, dropped them in a little measuring cup full of water, and then took them out to the garage and put them in that fry tray.
It depends how many there are. If there are a million of them there, it's just easy just to do it. Yeah, just take the razor blade and do it.
Yeah.
I use a razor blade.
Yeah. Crag razor.
Get the plastic handle on it. And the point I have, you really got to dry them off really good, otherwise they will rust overnight.
Oh yeah.
You take them out, you just dry them immediately, and then they'll last for a while. Yeah,
and you can run a little rubbing alcohol over them. That evaporates quickly, and it'll sanitize it a little bit.
Okay, nice.
That works too.
Yes,
I wish I had that problem with Corys laying eggs around here. I'm just not. My albino Corys have spawned twice, and I've got 3 fry out of the deal. 2 the first time, 1 the second.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I don't know. Maybe next spring.
Hello.
I had a big bunch of bronze Corys, which are always very, very successful with.
Yes.
But I moved the fry into a grow out tray, a floating grow out tray, a bigger tray, and a week later they were all dead.
Wow.
That's the first time that's happened to me with those bronze Corys. They're usually those fry are usually very hardy for me.
Yeah.
But I think I might not. I think I tried moving them sooner than I usually do.
Oh.
Usually I'll leave them in the original little Tupperware container for minimum of 2 weeks, maybe even up to 4 weeks. So I think I'm just going to leave those in that container for 2 to 4 weeks and then worry about moving them. So,
right. Wow.
what did he say? 100% they will? What was he talking about, Craig?
That they will hatch in mold, I think, or if they're fertile.
Oh, yeah.
Roll them. Yep.
Yeah.
So my albinos have been moving. They're really They're looking great. They're moving around.
They look amazing for sterile fish.
Oh, they better not be. I think they're moving around so much. I'm thinking that
I haven't told Ron that he's got sterile stir-bys yet.
No, that's fine.
they're sterile buys.
Sterile buys. I figured there was something like that going to happen.
Craig doesn't use methylene blue. Huh.
Who doesn't?
Craig doesn't use methylene blue.
No, he said he did. I think, didn't he? I thought he said
Well, what's DOTH?
Dough?
Doth? Oh, you doth use methylene blue?
Does.
Does or doesn't? All right, Jody. I haven't opened that up yet, but I'll look at that. Oh.
Brush for cat litter. Seriously funny. Doesn't get used for the litter.
Yeah, if use whatever works, that's always, I know a lot of people use a toothbrush for, like cleaning things like rocks or decorations, stuff like that.
Oh, I'm farther behind on the chat than Jeff is.
Alan he's a regular tiger. He says, I'm going to the Philippines to get me a woman.
Well, have a good time with
that. I heard there's a couple of women there.
Well, there's one that he likes. Her name's Barbie. She stops into his stream every so often, so I think he's kind of sweet on her. Yeah, there he is.
That's what I did, Jody. That's what I did. I got alder cones in my the mops that I'm pulling out of my panda cories and just sitting in a 2-gallon tank. I don't use methylene blue for those mops. There's a bunch of alder cones in that tank. Yeah. So that tank's loaded with tannins. Yeah. All right, Jody sent me. Oh, wow.
You're welcome, Alexia.
I'm going to share this picture.
Okay.
Maybe I shouldn't have said that until I
get it going.
Get to that point, yeah.
Last night, I think after you left, David, we were talking about Bettis because you weren't here.
Thank you.
And oh wow.
Oh.
All right. So
that's the male. That's a female.
That's a female because it doesn't have.
Oh, okay. And so she's holding. It's like if I was holding it facing this way. That's her thumb right here, I'm assuming, and then her index finger over here. Hey, there's Stephen P. Hello, Stephen P. Welcome in.
What's up, Stephen?
Oh, I don't know. I'm hoping that the other picture is.
Yeah, that's the breathing tube. Steve, he doesn't know what he came into seeing that picture. Oh, my goodness.
So can you see that one now?
Oh, yes.
Wait, oh, jeez.
Yeah, you gotta.
Male organ.
So that's on his right side.
That's on his right side, yeah. So now let me go back to the other one. I don't think there's any way I can put these on the same page, but.
Yeah, you'd have to.
So he's got to climb over the top and then go on the other side.
Paste them side by side in Photoshop or something, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, SC Catahoulous, welcome in.
So I see. Okay, so I see the two antennas. All right.
Yep. Now we're down to snail wieners.
Organs, please.
Oh, I'm sorry.
How's the content now, Gil? Are you happy?
We're referring to them as organs.
Right down the dumper.
Okay, so there's that. There's two antennas. All right. Huh. Okay. Right-hand side. Look for something funky on the right-hand side.
Hey, there's Brenton. Brenton Lightcap. Hello.
Oh, Brandon's here.
Yep.
Jeez.
I can't. Now that I got it all set up that way, I can't sound excited when he shows up in the room. Otherwise, he'll get nervous.
Uh-oh. So I was telling Jeff last night about my big female betta that's got cataracts, and Jeff said something about using catappa leaves, tannins. So I dropped a big catappa leaf in there tonight. We shall see if it, if it's actually just something else, and
All I did was
or if it's actually cataracts. Yeah.
I wish Sarah would come in here because I actually took the camera around and showed her because her eyes were completely white over her eyes. It was open.
Yeah.
And I did about a 30% water change and put a fresh catappa leaf, and I just put cold water in there.
Right.
And it took about 3 weeks, but her eyes cleared up, and now they're just clear again.
Yeah.
They've been
once that leaf starts softening too, the shrimp will have a heyday with it.
Yeah, there's no shrimp in there, but I do have.
My tank there is, so yeah.
Oh yeah, I got some bristlenose in there, and they like to eat on that too.
Yes, I've got 3 clown plecos and a couple autofocus. I'll go for it too.
What I miss?
Brand just posted, yeah, David, I wasn't too thrilled to see you in here either. Thank you, Jody, for those pictures, by the way.
Yes.
Right-hand side, okay.
Yeah,
Snails, right-hand side. All right, so I'm going to have to start. I will start doing it. I feel bad, Jody. I think you got to buy something else from me so I can send you some mail.
Hello, Curtis. Welcome in, my friend.
Some females.
Curtis is here. And Jose is here.
Yes.
Wait, David is. Yeah.
Hello, Curtis.
Well, that's good to know because I've bred hundreds and hundreds of mystery stuff, but I never bothered to figure out which one.
Yes, I agree. I didn't either. I mean, I've got, I don't know, a bunch, and I just can't even believe for the life of me that you pull 7 snails and they're all males. What the heck?
Alexa says, look at my last message, please. Let's see where we're at up here.
Wait, did Cheryl come
really quick? Because I just Google searched mystery snail reproductive organs, and it's quite graphic.
Yeah, but look at cotton. Do you eat goldfish food? Cotton, meow. I am interested by the salmon smelling. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, cats like that kind of stuff. Definitely.
Yes. Hello, Cheryl.
Our cat will not eat salmon.
Hello, Cheryl.
Lives in the USPS no-go zone.
Oh. Well, that would be Juanita also, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well, hers still made it on day. Oh, I don't know. I guess hers did go the extra day as well. Yes, I think so. Now
the water lettuce I sent her, she thinks they left it on the dock and it was kind of frozen, had ice crystals on it, and it doesn't do well with that.
No.
And that's why I can't figure out why it's illegal in Wisconsin. Like it's going to survive.
Yeah, living cells don't do well when the water inside the cell freezes.
No, because they erupt. Yeah. So unless the only thing I could figure is when it flowers, it drops just copious amounts of seed. I'm going with homeless.
Homeless, yeah.
I don't know. I'm sure Branton wants naked, but
naked snails. What's up, Curtis?
Yeah,
you got here just probably not in the nick of time.
Depending on what's in the tank, it'd probably be lunch anyway if it doesn't have a shelter protector.
That's
there you go.
Yes.
So then it would be escargot.
Correcto.
Escargot.
Correcto.
Yeah. I'm going. Yeah, Curtis going with dead.
The mystery mobile. Let's see here. David, just lucky, I guess. Gil, it's a mystery.
Yeah.
Well put.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. Yeah, Steve. I don't fully understand it, but I guess it's not my job. So
Uh-oh.
Yeah, right.
I
Yep.
see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 little angry faces.
Yep, she's not
what are
happy
we
with
angry about?
USPS.
Oh,
Oh,
before
that
we
guy.
later. You know what, though? I bet everything's going to come in perfect.
You know, I was
Mr.
back and forth with Chris Stubbs, and he was saying 4 weeks now for the Canadian postal strike.
Oh, wow.
Like, where the hell is their prime minister?
Well, he's wearing a bunch of different costumes.
Trust me, I know.
At
That was a
parties.
rhetorical question.
Yeah, right. Yep. Well, if Trump has his way, he's going to be the 51st state.
Yeah, I think that's a bad idea, though. That'd be a huge place to have to bail out.
It'd be funny though, wouldn't it? I mean, it would be. I mean, I'm never going to Canada again because I'm not buying a passport.
Yeah.
But if it became a state, then I could go north.
Well, that's
Mr.
true.
Nathan Hovey has joined us. Hello, Nathan.
I'll never see Gord unless he comes south. So
Yeah, I've driven across Canada 3 times, and love it. I mean, just been
you've
absolutely
driven across it?
Yeah, east
Like
to west
east
or
to
west. East to west, yeah.
Holy, what'd that take? Like 3 years of your life?
Almost.
I would check those out.
Took 5 days just to get across Ontario.
Brandon, you can't get that email from Jody. She put a little extra in for me.
Yeah, that's true, Steve. You're right. That's why I'm wondering why they did it. I know why, because there's places like in Florida where they're having huge problems with pythons and all kinds of fish because they can survive down there.
Right. But if something can't survive a winter in places, it's like, what's the point of banning it?
Yeah.
It's just extra regulation, and that's one of the things.
It's so easy to ship from one place like down to Florida.
Yeah.
You know, so they have to.
I don't think it's illegal here in California, so I could ship to Florida, but technically you're not supposed to. You know, I've seen other like stores, online stores that sell fishing plants, and click on dwarf water lettuce, and know that we will not ship to these states, and there's a whole list of states they won't ship to because I guess they're watched or whatever.
Oh yeah, yep, definitely, Christine. Like I said, I bred them a lot, but I never knew what the. Now I know. So, well, kind of. I have to refer to David. What did you help me out with today? He says I'm a novice and I'm giving tips to you.
Oh yeah, how do you get your
fish fam? Because I've never scheduled. I never scheduled one in the fish fam, so it appears in there. I never knew how to do it until you told me. So,
hey, Austin. I gotta get hooked up with that for Garage Aquatics.
Yeah, Steven shared that information one night. I don't know if it was on my stream.
Oh, that's nice. Yes. The last update was yesterday morning at KCK. You know what? That's exactly where the when I sent you, Curtis, those black mollies, they sat in Kansas City for 3 days.
Yeah.
And so it was a total of 6 days, and it was in February. The heat pad was long gone, but you said they all arrived already. So I'm wondering if they keep it in a warmer place or something. I don't know.
Maybe that region should be UPS only then.
Oh, maybe.
Where's Gil getting the snail jokes?
Oh, and Brandon's asking if you can send me.
Night, Alexia. I didn't see her leaving.
Yeah, send me that email too, if you would, David. And then Brandon wants it.
Yeah, I can do that. I can send those emails. I can forward those to Christine as well.
Okay. I removed my snail shell to help move faster. Didn't work. Only made more sluggish. Boom, boom.
Yep. Right. Yep.
So that email, is that the one with the snail pics?
You guys tried that 1812?
Yes. The email has the snail pics.
Yeah. If you Google search mystery snail reproductive organs, you will, and then click on images, you will see more images than is probably right.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, Nathan. We are. Yeah. Hey, there's John. Hello, John. Welcome in. Is that 5 minutes later?
half an hour. He's
Half
been
an
here for
hour.
a
I am
half
so
an hour.
sorry. I'm so focused on this dang chat. Hello, John. How you doing, my friend? I've been to Canada. Fun to visit, but I'm not staying. Okay. Hello.
Yeah, it's a great place to visit. I had a great time up there every time I've been up there.
I've been to Canada 5 times.
Yeah.
And it is nice.
Yeah. People are friendly.
Yep.
Scenery is spectacular.
And prices are lower up there than they are here too. So it's like,
well, yeah, right now it's quite a distance. Well, I wouldn't go now. It's wintertime, but let's see.
David, do you know how to do the giveaway tool?
Yeah.
Now I went there today because Austin was going to do a giveaway tonight at 9 o'clock.
Oh, shoot, I forgot all about that. I was down in the fish room.
And I tried to go to the fish. I mean, because I had Foxy help me with mine when I did my 1,000 giveaway. And then I thought I could just go there and get it. I mean, I signed in and everything like you're supposed to, but it didn't let me get the tool. So I'm not sure what I did wrong.
Wait, well, you can't get the tool. He would have to get the tool. It's got to be his stream.
Well, no, I was going to get the tool. I mean, they didn't know it was for me or not. I could have been getting it for myself, but I still couldn't get it.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I couldn't get it no how. So
you couldn't pull it up.
Nope. I told you I'm an idiot when it comes to technology. You just don't believe me. Oh, yeah, I believe you. Don't say it. Here he goes. I opened the door.
You did. You really, really did.
Yep. But anyways, he's doing his giveaway on Monday now at 9 o'clock. So maybe if you can help him out, we can go and give him a hand with it. You know.
When is that, Monday?
Monday at 9 p.m. He's got it scheduled.
Because it was supposed to be tonight, right?
It was supposed to be tonight.
Okay.
He didn't get with me until almost 6. So it was like,
what the? Look at this. There's a whole nother one. Did I miss this, Jody?
Oh, there's more pictures?
Oh, yeah. That's right. Yeah. Wow, I didn't see that part of the picture. She's got a whole drawing of it.
Getting them to come out while holding them. Sounds like... Oh, they won't. I mean, if you hold them long enough, they will eventually open up. But they'll be probably, they might not even, what I do is when I get my new snails, I put them all in one corner. And that way, when you come down the next day, you can see if they moved. Sometimes it takes a few days.
All right. I think Christine and Jeff got those.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, I think you did.
Go take a look.
Curtis saying he can get the giveaway tool.
Yeah,
I tried to use the giveaway tool, but it didn't.
No.
Now there was a time
there
when
it is. I got it. Thanks. I got it. There it is.
You got. What are you talking about? The giveaway tool or the? What are you talking about?
Who, me?
The emails. What are you talking about?
The email you just sent me. I just checked.
All right.
I got it.
I thought you were talking about the giveaway tool when you said, "Oh, I got it."
No. No, the giveaway tool. I wasn't able to get it.
We opened it that one night when you gave away the hang on back filter.
Oh, yeah, the Malaysian trumpet snails are cool. Yep. They're good for that. They keep everything churned around.
Mark just gifted 10 memberships.
Oh, well, thank you, Mark. I'm so far behind, I'm probably going to catch up to it. And there it is.
Next half an hour?
Thank you very much, Mark. I appreciate that, sir. Thank you.
You've been a member for 4 months. Wow.
Oh, that's
a little further down.
Yeah, it's down for, yep. Oh, thank you very much.
Steven, he wasn't paying attention when you showed it that night. I had to show him how to do it today.
I didn't see, this is the first time I've seen how to do that, though, to schedule it. Oh, yeah, it's right. And there's, because I told Alan that Stephen P is really good because he's one of the administrators and does that stuff. So, but thank you very much, Mark, also. And I'm sure we can get that to work on Monday, right, David?
Oh, I would think so. Yeah. We got it to work that night with you.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
yeah.
Foxy helped me with that. She's a whiz with it.
Oh, Brandon, you are something else. Yeah, you have to add your stream. You have to be picked up on the Fish Fam Link page in order for that to work. So I don't know. You said Austin couldn't get it to work today. You couldn't get it to work today.
I couldn't get the tool. I mean, if I was going to get the tool to do a giveaway myself, yes. I wasn't able to access.
You were on your stream and you couldn't access it.
I wasn't on a stream. I was just in Fish Fam Link.
Oh.
You have to be in a stream to do it.
I think so, because
that's why
it links it to a stream. Sense. Yeah, doesn't it link it to a stream, Steven?
I thought I could just like do that and bring it up to like one of the tabs up here, and then.
Oh no, I think it links it to an open stream.
That makes sense. Then I probably didn't know how to do it then. I just didn't know how to
correct me if I'm wrong. But
Jeff, Big Steve's Glass Boxes just gifted 10 memberships.
Oh,
thank you, Steve.
Thank Steve so much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Steven's saying the stream needs to be picked up by the bot.
Yeah, that's we're so.
Jody P just gifted 10 memberships.
Holy!
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. That is so kind of you. I really appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. And we have, I didn't read all the names though. There's a lot of names here. We J-Rock does stuff.
They'll be 30. Oh, geez. Carolyn will be happy. She became a member.
Oh, nice.
Christine just gifted 10.
Oh, my goodness. Christine, thank you so much. My goodness. Wow.
Ryan just got gifted. He wasn't even watching. He was watching on Cheryl's account.
Oh, Ryan. Congratulations, Ryan. Thank you all so very much. Yeah, it's so very kind. Good evening, Rob. Welcome in. How is everything in Britain right now? Let's see here. Lucky became a sponsor. Kathleen. Oh, nice.
Hey, Rob.
Marcus Cody.
Hello, Rob.
Everybody.
Rob's the one that makes me want to have Congo Tetris.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to be here to, when that happens. You can get it no matter where you're at.
Yeah, I've gotten emails in the middle of the day saying that I got subscribed.
Yes, it is very, very nice. Hi, Sarah. We were just talking a minute ago, Sarah, about me and Ron about his Betta has cataracts. Remember we had trouble with ours? And I put a catappa leaf in mine and put like a 30% water change, and then about 3 weeks the eyes cleared up. Remember I showed you? I'm gonna take my camera. I'm actually down here in the room. I'm going to go mobile here and do a couple things in a few minutes.
Hi, Roxanne.
Yeah, I guess Roxanne's there. She is. Yeah, hi, Roxanne.
Hello, Foxy. Roxanne's here. Good.
Yeah.
We were just talking because she helped us with that giveaway tool. So.
Yeah.
Sketty's here.
Yes, that's Sarah.
Yep.
Yeah.
She says you're ready for me to join you.
There you go.
Oh, yes. Let me drop the link. I'm going to drop the link here and the chat.
Are you ready to be joined? That's the question.
There we go.
God, Brandon.
Prius. It's nice to know I got a thing going with another person out there, you know? Got a healthy relationship with one of my YouTube buddies.
There you go. Life's good.
Between him and Jeff Kane, whew, I'll tell you.
Where's he? Yeah.
He's probably working on the fish room.
Yeah.
He's probably lurking.
If I even get emails saying congrats on a gifted membership to Elfish Tanks, I will immediately return to send. Nah, you won't do that. One of my Dumbo Bettas has the scales on it. Oh, wow. I dropped a link there for you, Sarah. If you'd like to jump in here and join us in chat, that'd be great.
Christine's in the mood for Chinese.
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
Alan still here? Alan,
Mongolian beef, some egg foo young.
I dropped the link in the chat, Alan, if you want to come up here. And Christine's in the mood for some Chinese right now.
Yeah, me too now. Wow.
Yes.
I just had 4 plates of it yesterday at the buffet, so
Little pineapple fried rice.
I'm good for another week.
Here we go. I got to pull this up here where I can
It's around the corner we get takeout from. They have just gotten so damned expensive. We just don't go there.
That's what we were talking about.
I'm looking at your thing. It says device not connected.
Right
It says device not
fish tank aquatic. Jeff Kane. Let's see if it works like Beetlejuice.
Right now it says device not connected. So you might have to try it again.
If it does, I'm going to be really worried. If that works like Beetlejuice.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Hello.
Hello, Sarah.
Hello. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Good.
I need to know how I can make it so I can hear you guys louder.
Oh, do you have a volume switch?
Yeah, it's got to be at your end.
Yeah, our volumes are all the way up.
Okay. Is that good?
Oh, you're good. Yeah, you're good.
You're coming across nice and clear.
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you guys now.
Okay,
All right.
good.
So I'm working on fish room stuff. I built a couple stands. I'm moving things again. I figured out that seems to be what we do most, right?
Moving things, yes.
Yeah, I think we do much more fish room construction and relocation than we do actual fish stuff sometimes. It's like
I wish
we're
I'd
always
moved
talking
half
about
as-
what we're going to do or what we're working on. And yeah, I'm ready to have things set up and more stable. And I'm also having trouble not talking over you. I'll try and hear you and not talk over you.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Oh yeah,
That'll happen. Yep. Jeff will talk over you all the time. So.
Oh, I try not to. I do. I have done it before, but I don't. It's always an accident. Don't worry about it.
Empire's in the room.
Empire is in. Hello, Jeff.
I was very excited.
Playing in the duckweed.
Oops, sorry.
Nope, go ahead. You're all right.
I was excited to see that Dusty was in the stream tonight because my very first live was on one of his live shows.
Mine too, actually. I was on his a long time ago. I don't know.
Yeah. That was my first time live, and this is my first time on yours.
Yes.
And I'm glad you can be here with us, Dusty. And always wish you all the best and your family the best. I'm not looking to see any more who all's here, how many people, because I want to be nervous. So I don't know. Ask me questions.
You're doing fine. I'm just jealous that you didn't come on my stream before you came on Jeff's. So.
Well, I've been asking a lot longer than you have.
Doesn't
Probably.
Matter. It doesn't matter.
I haven't been asking for a long time.
I'm trying to think if I've actually gone up on Jeff's before because I'm going to be his co-host. So really, he asked me first.
Oh, okay.
Jeff Kane asked you first?
To be co-host, but we haven't actually done a show like that.
Yeah, I can understand. I wouldn't want to be on a show with him either. So.
Is anybody else kind of nervous now because he's here?
No, I'm not nervous.
After
Are you nervous?
3 times and he's here?
He was here the entire time before.
Oh, all right. Never mind, Jeff.
Yeah, he was here. Anyways, okay. So what do you got? How many tanks do you have, Sarah?
Ooh, currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's probably the least I've had in a very long time. I'm generally between 9 and 11, but then there's always overflow for like grow out fry.
Of course, right? And
Yeah.
buckets, right?
Oh, buckets and more buckets, always,
Yep.
yes.
And then, so
Um,
what's your largest tank? What's your smallest tank?
55, which I detest. It is my least favorite footprint of all. I cannot wait to be rid of that particular tank and replace it with. Well, of course, I'll have to go bigger. So I don't know.
I was going to say a 40 breeder, but I was thinking the same thing.
75.
I would love to see a 60
75.
breeder. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know that 60 breeder's got a really nice footprint. It's the same footprint,
Exactly. I think that's probably what it'll end up being.
and it's easy to work on because it's not so tall.
I just don't like that 55 at all.
Thanks, Curtis, for rubbing that in. Yeah, I don't like the 50. I'm with you on that. I really don't care. And I got two of them. They were both given to me for free. So you hate not to use them.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
they're just, they're a little awkward. I'm trying to think of when I get a few things moved around. I think I'm gonna double them up on top of each other, and I don't know, 55, like the perfect angelfish grow out tank, I guess. I don't know.
So Nathan's asking, does that mean we'll?
I just don't even want to use it for plants or grow out or anything. I don't want anything to do with it. Don't love 10s or 5s, but I do find them very useful. The 55, yes. I just don't.
10s and 5s are very useful.
Yeah. But they can't. I mean, once you get too many of them, they get kind of tedious. I'm going to keep 4 10s, and I have a 5 that I always have for quarantine.
And that's what I thought when Jeff Kane built his, and he was talking about all those 10s and 5s, because all the 10s and 5s I have are all drilled with overflows and water feeds into them. So I don't have to monkey with them a lot.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, I can't even imagine just having to run through and do water changes every week or two on 20 small tanks.
No problem.
I have one of the corners is cracked on one of my 20 longs, so I think I'll have to replace that with a 40 breeder.
I have to replace my 20 long with a 40 breeder.
Thank you, yeah.
You make it sound like they have the same footprint.
Well, I have very flexible stand sizing. I have like a big metal stand that my husband will just like cut plywood sheeting to the whatever size I need on top, which is nice.
Yes.
Goodbye, Dusty. I did see that he.
Have a good night, Dusty.
On his way out. Well, that was really nice. I'm glad that I got to say hello to him.
Yes, me too.
And let's see. What else? I don't know. I'm trying to have all of my working tanks all in the basement, which is not my favorite place. But my basement is very warm, and there's a oh my gosh, floor drain. And
good thing.
I have 3 different kinds of water, so
what do you mean 3 different kinds of water?
Yeah, I can use straight rural water. I'll skip the softener water, and then I have our RO water.
Gotcha. Okay.
But I definitely have many choices there with my.
So what would you use the softened water for?
I won't. It's just that there are 3. I do have the 3 options.
But you only use 2 of them.
I guess washing my rags. I don't know. It does work with cleaning things like that better.
I need an RO unit.
It's good for breeding.
It's new.
Type meadows and stuff like that. It's good.
Softer water.
Yeah.
The softener and the RO are new, and I'm just trying to figure out how much I want to use. If I want to use like half and half in some of the bigger tanks,
right?
I'll probably do that. And then I got a very girly little stand for upstairs to have just a couple little pretty tanks for me to enjoy, and just keep all the breeder ones downstairs that I want to try things out in and all of that. And I've been, just rediscovering what I like doing and which fish I like best and all of that.
And what are those right now, your favorites?
Well, I know that I have been talking to you about the peacock gudgeons
Oh, yes.
because I
Oh,
had them.
How many do you have?
I had them when I started keeping fish, and I couldn't keep the fry alive, and I learned so much from Rob on your show the other day. So I had went ahead and got them from Primetime. They only had 5 available, so I just got those. And they're curious and friendly, and they're just always watching what I was doing in the fish room and stuff, and they're very pretty. So I was fine to just have them, but I think I'm going to try and breed them again since Rob told me a bunch of different ways to feed the fry once they leave the rock stacks or the PVC or
So
whatever.
what was that method he gave?
Oh, I have it written down. Micro foods and
Okay.
DBS, and well, you have to wait a little bit for that.
Yeah.
I have it all written down. Don't ask me questions when I'm live. I
Sorry.
can't think. It's
It's
stream
all right.
brain.
Calm down. Breathe. Calm down.
It happens to me all the time, Sarah. You're fine. It happens to me all
Stream
the time.
brain. No, I never remember
Golden
anything.
Girl's like a
Maybe-
really
maybe-
fine, like Sarah Micron is so tiny. That's really good food for the really tiny fry.
Yeah.
Green water and infusoria from plants.
Yeah, green water would be good. I don't know. I mean, I think that. So now I think I'm having success with those CPD fry. I think because I'm
Ooh,
just
that would be nice.
mixing that fry powder up into water, and then I bring it down into the water column instead of just sprinkling it on the top of the tank. I'm actually mixing it with water and squirting it down into the tank. So, because I think it was just sitting on the top, and it would be 2 or 3 hours, maybe even longer, before some of that settled down. And I think some of those fish just weren't getting any food. So, Mike of the Myers, welcome.
Hello, Mike.
Joe Eastwood, welcome. I think that's Clint's younger brother.
Yeah. Just going to check something out here.
Or cashew powder, Curtis says.
I guess.
Yeah, so peacock gudgeon, and I assume that they're very small fry then.
Oh yeah, tiny. You can barely see them. I also have some Gertrude, the
pseudomagills, yeah.
the Aru, whatever.
4s.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2s or 4s or.
So it'd be nice if I could get them. If I can't get them breeding or whatever, I'll pass them along to someone else. I last year was just not the best fish keeping year for me. I seem to have things like stay alive but not really thrive. Just not. And some things that I just found that I just really they're not for me. Like I got some Schultz like quarry and thought that I would love them, but I didn't. They didn't ever do anything. They just sat around on the bottom, and I didn't.
Did they hide a lot? Are those the ones
they
that
weren't
hide?
hidden. They weren't hidden, but they just didn't move. You know, like I have Julii and pygmies, and they're busy.
Yeah,
they just kind of. I was like, I just don't. You know.
Knock on wood. The Cory species that I have, all but one of them are pretty much don't run from me when I walk up to the tank. The Schwartz eye are still, they're shy, but I only have a group of 4 of those, so I don't think they're real comfortable. So
I only had 2, but they still were not all skittish. I had Adolfos, but they weren't coloring up and growing as well, and I think that's what they were. Anyway, I passed those along too. It's like they're just not thriving here. So
when I turn the lights on for my albinos, they kind of scatter. It really freaks them out.
Yeah,
and
well, have you looked at yourself lately?
Oh, yeah. Right.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
Yeah. But other times I walk up there and they're all up there. They come into the front like they want me to feed them, and it's weird. They act like a cichlid almost sometimes.
Yeah, I think I mean there are a few species of Cory that are frustratingly shy, but yeah. So what else? So you got how many? I'm gonna ask this because I love the Corys, but how many species of Corys do you have, or how have you gone through? I should say.
Currently, I just have the Pygmy and the Julii.
Good night, Brandon.
Oh,
but
the true Julii?
Yeah.
Okay.
But Foxy's got me kind of hooked on the ones that she was hatching out. She was saying they're very friendly and all the traits that I like in my Julii. So I don't know.
Julii. I think she hatched the false Julii, right?
Yeah, I don't know. It was a complicated name. I don't know.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
But I thought they don't have on the Julii, the black spot on the top fin has clear fin underneath, so it kind of looks like it's floating above them. And the false ones, I think it's more connected. It's black all the way down. And they have, I don't know, some more striping on the side, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, I can't remember what the difference is.
But I guess they can be more shy, so I'm really glad that mine aren't, because they're always busy and out and about and laying eggs on the glass and stuff. So I'll try harder to raise some of those up. I'm also working on a guppy project, which I realized later was kind of stupid because I have these like little Dumbo guppies that I was making smaller and smaller, which they're adorable, but I can't see the fry. They're probably as small or smaller than the gudgeon fry.
Oh, jeez.
So that's a big mistake for someone whose vision is really, really bad, which is I'm going to be like Jeff when I co-host for Jeff K, because I can't see.
I have to. You got to get one of these, right?
Yes, I don't have a screen or anything. I have just my phone. So I'll be like,
yeah, that's
figured all that out yet.
The struggle's real.
Yeah, he's like, I'll need someone to read, and I was like, because I thought I was going to be the talking one, because he can be very quiet, but he's getting over that. I've noticed he talks a lot, just very quietly now.
For your guys' stream?
Pardon?
A regular day?
He hasn't said. He just wants his fish room all the way full, and he wants everything done as far as that goes. And I don't know. He may not even want to do it.
He'll do
I was
it.
like, well,
I thought you were
know.
going to say he may not even finish his fish room.
With you as a co-host,
No, I think he will. He gets stuff. I mean, oh my gosh, he gets projects done so fast and everything looks so nice. It's going to be so nice.
Yeah, he's got a lot done there.
But I was like, I don't know if you really are sure you want me to do that, because anything can come out of my mouth. We do not know what to expect. It
I
could
asked
be,
Rachel to be a co-host. Roots Cats. And she said
yeah.
too shy to do it. So I was like, I understand. Some people are too shy.
Well, if I can do it, she can do it. And I'm working towards showing my face, which isn't easy, but I will eventually.
I mean, I show this face. If I show this face, anybody can show it.
See, and I immediately wanted to say that, and I refrained.
Yeah, I know. That's the reason why I beat you to it.
Out of kindness, I refrained.
Yeah.
I mean, I have met people. There's pictures of me out there.
Because you've been to the Clash?
No. I've been to. I met Austin from Fantastic Freaks at the Des Moines Swap, which I don't know if it has another name besides the Des Moines Swap. But
where are you? You're in Iowa?
Yeah, I'm southeast of Des Moines, and I met Whip and Foxy and Brian and Shane and May and Primetime at Quad Cities.
I would like to go to Quad City.
And then I met Hagen Hill and Eduardo at Foxy and Brian's
you went to that
summer
didn't you?
thing.
That's right.
Yeah. And it would just be so great to be super relaxed and just have people come over. And
I've never been able to relax on any of my streams.
But
it seemed like I've always been nervous.
But just to have people that show up at your house and everything, like I freak out if a delivery truck comes to the door. I'm just like, oh my God, I have to answer the door. So it's just so nice to go and be around people who aren't all uptight and freaking out about everything.
Right.
It was very relaxing, a very nice event. I enjoyed it very much. It was brutally hot, which is unusual for their part of Wisconsin.
You went for the day?
I don't travel well. We went the night before and stayed at a hotel, and then went the next day. But then we didn't. There were people camping out there. We went back to the hotel and left in the morning. So.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, except for we were not at the same hotel as Eduardo, because then Gary could have gone back and I could have ridden back with Eduardo and stayed longer. But it really was about as much as I could do. I was pretty done in from traveling in the heat and everything. I don't hold up well.
It's not easy. Not easy. The heat and the nervousness and everything. It all impacts you.
Yeah, I have immune issues like Alex Fishery.
Yeah.
I don't have lupus, but I have the Sjogren's and rheumatoid arthritis.
I do
and
too.
Do you have Sjogren's?
I have psoriatic arthritis. And I go to a rheumatologist. I have to get an infusion every 8 weeks.
They're thinking that I may have the psoriatic, but I haven't technically been, diagnosed yet. But I do have the Sjogren's, which has caused, instead of like cataracts that grow over your eyes are dry, and so your eyelids blinking all the time abrades the lens away. So it's kind of the same thing. You lose vision, but there's nothing for them to remove because it's like the lens is worn down and abraded and scarred. So I have like spots that are.
That's what my wife has. I think she has what's called macular degeneration, and she's got that scar tissue on her eye too. She had a cataract surgery on that eye, and then she got because of that, what you just said. I think it's that and macular degeneration, if I'm saying that correctly. And she's got that, so she's basically blind in her left eye. And now she goes in on the first January 2nd to have her right eye done. So she's gonna be blind completely for about a few days.
Well, hopefully that'll all go very well for her, and she'll heal quickly and have best case scenario on that. Yeah. That'll be good. They really don't. It's kind of different since there's missing. I guess eventually they would do like a. I don't know. Sometimes with some of the issues, I used to ask all the million questions, and finally with some of it, I'm just like, we'll worry about that when we get there. I'm like, as long as I've gotten to a point where the last 2 years, the spots haven't gotten any larger and any worse. So they're holding. And so I'm like, I don't want to think ahead. I'm just going to try and hope that with drops and things like that, I can keep from losing any more of those lenses, and it'll be good. Yeah.
Wow, I'm getting all depressed with all this talk.
Why?
Yeah.
It's life. You know, everybody's.
I know, right? I know.
Yeah, but.
And I'm worried about having to use readers.
You those little Debbies, you're going to end up getting some diabetes.
Oh, bring on little Debbie.
I will say that it was a huge adjustment to get used to the way that those things change your life.
Oh, yeah.
I was about 42 or 44 when all of a sudden I just couldn't do anything anymore. And they just kept telling me, oh, you know, it's all these women things. It's hormones or empty nest or all this kind of stuff, and just kind of brushed me aside forever. And finally, after over 6 years, a nurse ran some blood work and found all the factors for, you know, it's like, oh, great. It's almost 8 years later. And you know, how much better my life would have been if they wouldn't have just kept telling me that it was basically all in my head, and or just some kind of hormone thing, or I'm just struggling with midlife or something. You know, I'm like, I like my life. I just literally physically can't do anything anymore. What's wrong with me? So that's frustrating. And I'm always telling Alex Williamson to not push it so hard, take it easy, back off, because I know he
almost
has
kill himself.
Yeah, he has that frustration, and I understand it, because when you feel a little bit good, you want to do everything, and you can't, because then you're really going to be in big trouble. You have to just pace yourself, and you know, he gets very down. He was last week or whatever, he was really feeling down about it, and I totally understand that, because it's hard not to just feel a little sorry for yourself every once in a while, or feel a little.
Yeah, I know how. I mean, I can't even imagine what that's like. I mean, I know how I feel when I get in certain situations, and you know, knock on wood, I'm still relatively healthy, so I don't know what it would be like to be able to. Well, I guess I see it in my wife since her neck surgery, but
I think in some ways it's kind of like when, I don't know, like if you've worked your whole life and you retire and you lose that purpose or whatever, I don't know. It's like
Like
No, I
Ron
was-
I
shaking
know
his head.
exactly what
Yes.
you mean. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah.
I was very young, and it was like all of a sudden, I mean, I still had teenagers and I still had housework and all these things, and it's like I am sidelined and I cannot do what I need to be doing, and I looked fine. And so my family was not very understanding, because here's mom who's, like run the show for everyone and done everything for all these years, and then all of a sudden I'm like, I can't get up.
You're right about the purpose, though.
Yeah.
Once you're used to having a control over something, and you're doing something, and then all of a sudden it comes to a stop.
Yeah.
It leaves a
Right.
big void. I mean, like, I can say this because everybody in here knows my situation. We had 3 cats, and I lost 2 of them this summer. Okay, we didn't have children, so they were basically our kids. And they died 2 months in a row at 21 years old. We had them since they were kittens. And I'll be honest with you, it's changed my life a lot. I almost got to the point where I wasn't able to come on here anymore. I was getting bad. I don't know if anybody noticed, but it got pretty bad.
Yeah.
And I tell you something, every time you come into the house,
It's so quiet.
it is. Thanksgiving was horrible because I used to give my little babies turkey, they come up to me, and every year for 21 years, and all of a sudden it's gone.
Right. We
Christmas-
lost our cat at Thanksgiving 3 years ago. So it's like every Thanksgiving, it's like it was awful because he just disappeared, and that not knowing what happens to him and all that. Yeah, we are getting depressing. But at any rate, you need to wait until it's the right time. It took me a couple years to be able to get cats again, and it was harder to like bond with them again, because it's like, oh, I don't want to lose them, because I live in the wilderness. If cats get out, they get eaten. We have bobcats, fox,
Yeah.
coyotes.
I was the gatekeeper. My cats they never stepped foot outside the door ever for 21 years.
I have a fenced-in yard with a bent over top, so they can go out and be in the sun and all of that. And
I feel bad about that, but they've always wanted to go out on the deck or something. I thought, well, but we have eagles out back, or big, huge hawks, and
yes,
I know that they would come down and get them.
we have eagles and hawks and owls, and I have to be vigilant with my little dog, which is far smaller than cats, because they do want to eat him. And they don't really care that much. They will get very close to me. And eagles are terrifying. Their eyes are spooky. They come through here and breed. So there can be 40 pairs just down at the end of my road.
Wow.
It's crazy. And we also have pelicans. We have white pelicans that come through here twice a year,
Wow.
which is kind of interesting.
I would have never
And-
thought
Wow.
pelicans
I
in
know.
Iowa.
And the thing that I didn't ever realize was how quiet they are because you go to the sea or the beach or whatever, and you hear all the seagulls. You don't realize the pelicans aren't really very loud. So here, there's hardly any seagulls, and you realize how quiet the pelicans are. I prefer the big brown ones that look like prehistoric to the white ones that we get here, but it's unusual. So,
Hello, Paul. Welcome.
totally unfish related. We can
That's all right.
get
We
back
go.
to
We go
fish.
a lot of different directions, so you're fine.
I very much want to continue to be able to get together at fish events, as much as I can convince my husband to take me. I can't drive partly because of my eye thing, but My sleep disorder also makes me fall asleep, or it's like you're awake but you're asleep.
Mm-hmm.
So
Catatonic state. You're just so tired, but you can't really sleep.
but you're auto mode.
Yeah.
So I drove 20 minutes in the wrong direction.
I've done that.
Yeah, with my car, you know, the reroute, whatever. I wasn't hearing it. I was driving. I didn't know I was going the wrong direction. And finally I crashed. So I don't drive anymore.
I never crashed like that. But has anybody out there, you're driving, right? And this is going to sound funny, but you get in there, you got stuff you're thinking about. Your mind's going, you're driving. And you get to where you're going, but you don't remember any part of the drive. I'm like, I went for like an hour. And I'm like, got back here and I was like, I didn't even realize, how did I get here? Wasn't even paying attention.
That's when I quit drinking and using drugs.
Well, no, I didn't do that either. But I'm just saying that your mind is thinking about something else, and it's kind of like
because a lot of
pilot with your car. You know, you're just driving and
right. A lot of parts of your trip are just muscle memory.
Yeah,
have you ever done that? Yeah.
It gets easier as we get older too, to just like.
Yep.
It's related to it's like insomnia.
Yeah.
That's it right
sleep
there.
deprivation, narcoleptic type episodes. It's like it can be just really short, blinking out for just like really. It was very, very hard for me at times to keep up with conversation because I wouldn't realize which parts of somebody talking I missed because I was blinking out asleep for just little tiny. I probably still do. And I tried to not have conversations and be as involved with people because it was really bad and really embarrassing. And finally, I just don't care anymore and say, everyone pretty much knows me and knows that I'm just not always 100%. And
We're human, you know. Nobody's really 100%.
Yeah.
But you know, I know what you're saying though. I always.
Let's say I'm never going to be 100%.
I always feel odd. And anyway, there you go, David. I'll open the door for you.
I'm just writing it all down. I'll be using it all later.
Yeah, you'll use it all later. But you know, we're not perfect. We do the best we can, and
yeah, they did a bunch of cognitive testing and stuff like that for word retrieval and also if I get really, really, really fatigued, I can kind of slur, definitely struggle. Well, like you can see when Alex starts to get really tired and he starts to just fade really quick. I can feel all of those before I get to that point. I can tell I'm way too fatigued, everything's shutting down, and I lose a lot of time, you know? It's like I can't always schedule things because I hate backing out because I'm not feeling great or I'm asleep because I literally can't stay awake. I had my grandkids over and twice I just, you know, I can't stop it. If I hit that point where that fatigue hits in, I'm out.
You're in a lot of trouble, Curtis.
Yeah, that's right. That's
is Skull saying bad things about me?
You guys are therapy for all of us, whether you know it or not.
He tried to come visit when he was here seeing his son one time, and I think I had to cancel because of migraine. I can't remember. It was one of those things again. It's like I really wanted to visit. I wanted to schedule it, and just can't always follow through.
Thanks, Mr. Myers.
That sounds a lot like what I just went through a bunch of testing over the summer for that, and I still haven't gotten the results back, but I'm pretty sure, hearing from how that goes, I think it's probably that ADHD.
I probably have that.
Yeah.
Part of mine is hypermobility syndrome causes a lot of my eye issues too, and some myalgias, and I don't know. I don't believe in some of the things some of those, like not chronic fatigue. What's the other one? Fibromyalgia.
Yeah.
Some of all of those, I'm like, I don't even know that I believe in that. My rheumatologist is like,
welcome in.
basically, yeah, well, it's like, yeah, well, that's why this is happening and this is happening. But it was my last checkup was this summer, and it was kind of nice that he did tell me which symptoms went to which syndrome or disorder, or which condition, or so I did learn a little bit better how all that works. But yeah, fish. Let's talk about fish.
Well, there's a concept.
All right, what else you got then? What else you got for us? What other fish you got?
I have some thread fin swordtails I got from NL New Local Austin.
Mike, yeah.
Just because I didn't have anything bright and cheery. All of my fish are kind of blues, and blue is as bright as it gets. And I do really, really like black and white fish. And I have some 8-banded false barbs, which I love. I wish I could get more of those.
Have you ever seen the panda goby, Sarah?
The pardon?
The panda goby, they're black and white.
Yeah, I like gobies. I like darters. I haven't had either yet. I don't know. I lost my black veil angels. That was kind of hard. So I don't know. Just.
Do you have any? Are you planning for anything big, a big change or anything? Is there a fish you want or a tank you want?
No.
No. No. You had to think about it.
In the far future, I would like to, yes. But for now, I'm not going anywhere with anything special. I'm keeping things that I don't want anything to die.
Oh.
I'm at that point, like, don't give me anything rare or exotic or anything like that, because I just don't want it to die. So, you lose some swordtails, you lose some guppies.
Yeah.
It's not what I want, but it's not a $60 fish.
Yeah.
I can't quite bring myself to get into the larger fish. I'm starting to really like them, but again, it's that attachment. It's more of a pet. It's more, I don't want to lose that. even if an Oscar's not expensive, it's still a great big fish, and if it dies, it's gonna break my heart. You know,
You do get attachments to those because they have so much personality. I mean, you walk to the tank, they're there to greet you, so it's like
yeah,
you get in the habit of that, you know.
right. And they're long lived, and you know, I have fish that live a couple years. My barbs, and most of my fish have aged out. I don't know, barbs. How long should they live? The red
Cherry barbs.
cherry barbs.
3 to 5 years from what I've read.
Yeah, I was on the short end of that. I was 3, maybe 3.5. I had some regular ones and some long fins, and they were lovely. I enjoyed them, but
Oh, Joshua, welcome in. I got
see
my
you
short
got
tails.
some. Yeah, there are some that are just, but I'm thinking that the males that are the most stunning can't reproduce because they're you guys know.
Hybrids.
They're I can't think of the name of the pen, you know, that they're too long and they can't
Oh yeah.
breathe.
Yeah.
Got,
I know what you're saying.
you know what
I've
I
heard
mean.
that. Yeah, they've been grown to a point where they're just physically unable to breathe. because of
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they are stunning. I have, thank you.
Yep, you're going to podium. I would have known that, yeah, because they have those the black chin live bearers they're known for that. They have the really huge long ones that are.
Yes, Paul.
So,
It was so interesting. I was one time we were on a live stream on Johnny No Shoes, My Fish Tank Aquatics, and I was kind of. I mean, I've been in the hobby a while, and he had some of those red cauliflower swordtails he got from Dan's. He won them, and we were all on there one day, and I think Coro was there. I was there. There's quite a few people in this. It's on a regular Friday stream, and they were all trying to figure out what the genders were on the swordtails. And I looked at them and I said, "Well, those are all females." And I just said it immediately because I looked in there. Yeah, I could tell. Besides that, they didn't have any swords either, and they were good size, but they didn't have a gonopodium. So they were like, "How do you know that, Jeff?" I said, "No gonopodium." They're like, "You know what?" I just said they're the organ, you know, and they're like, "Oh."
right.
So I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, they're one of the easier ones to sex.
Yeah.
And there are some of the males that are able to breed, so I'm getting lots of nice new ones and enjoying them, and they're bright and cheery. They make just that bright color is just cheerful for get me through the winter, keep me from buying fish I shouldn't be getting into.
Yeah.
Sadie's here. Hello, Sadie.
Hi, Sadie.
So anything that I shouldn't say that. Let me just focus on acquiring tanks for a while and nothing living. That's all. I
You
need
gotta
to
fill it up, though.
Oh, the plants. I'm having so much trouble with the plants. The whole reason I started into fish keeping was because I was burnt out on house plants and flowers and landscaping and gardens, and I wanted to challenge myself and learn something new. So I was like, okay, aquatic plants and aquascaping, and yeah, now I totally feel like complete failure at that. I'd rather just deal with the fish. My house plants are doing great, but my tank plants are a disaster.
There's a lot of aquatic plants that I'm afraid to even try because I just don't want to fail with them. Just give me the hornwort and the guppy grass. I'll grow that like crazy.
Hornwort is good, and the guppy grass is starting to come around for me now, so I'm really happy about that.
It's like some of the stuff that I had in my tank for 3 years, all winter, did just fine. And this year, I don't know. If you have a large mass of plants and you bring them in and then they all start to die, then you've got a huge mess. You've got to get all that matter out of the tank and do water changes. And I just shouldn't be lugging big giant buckets of water around. It's not good for my joints and ligaments because of the hypermobility. So the basement will help me very much in that respect because I won't have to carry buckets.
Yeah.
So I'm
You have tanks. You have tanks in the basement now.
I have a 55 and a 40 that have been down there for at least a year or more. But my angels were in this. It's a really super old tank, so the dimensions are a little different. But it's about a 42 gallon.
Because the glass is 3 inches thick.
It's kind of tall, and but I got they got hole in the head, and so I emptied it, and I'm just going to reset it. So currently only the 55 is up and running in the basement.
See you, Paul.
Have a good night, Paul. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for being here, Paul.
Thank
I'll
you.
look for that unboxing video. Those are fun.
Oh, 40 tall. Wow.
I guess. It's an unusual... It's not real narrow, though. It's better dimensionally than the 55, I think. Which is why I've kept it forever, because it's been around, passed through my family for ages. It's gone through many states and many families, and to college with my daughter, and now it's back here with me, and nobody's had to reseal it or anything. You know, it's like nothing like all the ones I have now, which after just a couple of years are all crappy. And
what kind of tank is it?
It's one of the old
stainless steel frame or
not that. No, I did have one of those slate bottom metal.
Oh yeah.
I broke that one quite a while ago, but this one, I think it must be early 90s. I don't know. It's got like fake wood grain on the stuff that goes around the top or something. It's really ugly, but the dimensions are nice.
Nice.
I had a 60-gallon long with that framework, that molding around it. The thing was 6 feet long. It was 14 inches high and 12 inches wide. It was like a big coffin.
Oh.
I don't like 12 inches wide. That's too narrow.
It was called a 60 show. No,
that's what the 55 is, isn't it?
I don't know. I think so.
Yeah, it is too narrow. Yeah. All right, I'll be right back.
We'll be right here.
We have some news from George Aquaball. He's got a new batch of fry from his L236 RB line.
I saw that. Yeah.
That's cool. And he's got some new Alpha Lamprologus compressor sips. Oh, nice. Excellent.
I missed having all those old stainless steel tanks. I had a bunch of them.
I only had one of them myself.
Yeah, I would love to have those back.
Did yours have a slate bottom?
Yeah, did yours?
Yeah.
Mine had a slate bottom, yep.
Yeah, some mine did. Some had glass.
I don't think I had any. I think all of mine had the slate bottom, which I did really like.
They were cool old tanks.
Yeah. They held up forever, that's for sure. If you just
Yeah.
bump them a little bit, they're not cracking. I think I have a chip in one of.
I forgot what they called that black tar they used to seal them with. There was a name for it, and I cannot remember. It was this black goopy stuff that sealed really well. You could always run silicone around the inside if they needed it. You know, you wouldn't even see it because of the metal frame.
Right. I've never had to actually. The only thing I've ever sealed is where I actually got a crack
Yeah.
that went. It's like diagonally across a corner, and it doesn't leak, but.
Oh, I'm so sorry, George.
No kidding, George.
Uh-oh.
We are sorry for your loss and
So
your
sorry.
wife's loss. Yeah.
Prayers for your family, strength and healing. I hope
Yep.
So
you
sorry.
all get through this. Best to all of you.
Yeah. Asphaltum? Yeah, okay.
George. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's too bad.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Asphaltum, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to run grab a coffee, guys. You go ahead and continue on. I'll be back in a couple minutes.
The doctor always says, get a damn flu shot.
Okay.
I think I've gotten one. I should probably get them. I'm getting a little older now.
I got them 15 years ago. I don't get them anymore.
Yeah.
I get them because I have that immune system deficiency, and it'll go through all the rest of the family, and I don't get it, and I am so glad.
Yeah. Well, obviously, it could be lethal.
But the one that I was warned against the most was, what's it called? If you had chicken pox, you can get it. Shingles. Yeah. They said absolutely don't miss those shingle shots. And I think you have to take 2, and I think they hurt and were
No, didn't hurt.
Mine, oh.
Only if they miss and like hit the bone or something. No, I had one originally about 10 years ago, and it was only a single one at the time.
I think now they do them 6 months apart or something. I don't know.
Well, I don't even know if it was that far apart, but I had it recently in the last year and a half, and I want to say it was only like maybe a month apart. And it went to a local Walgreens, and I think that's where they handled it, and they took it there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and it wasn't. No, it's way better than the.
Oh, my dad had shingles. So when my dad went through it, I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's really terrible.
Yeah, I've had friends go through it, and just really debilitating.
Yeah.
You can't do anything except think about how bad it hurts.
Yeah. Yeah, they didn't recommend getting those. I'm looking at Joshua till you're over 50, I think. And it might have even been over 60. And I got one early. Doctor said, well, you're not. But, it's like I seemed like I was having symptoms for it. So, when that cleared up, he said, get it now. So it was.
Yeah, they may have done mine early, too, because generally they tend to recommend that for people. Like, I have to do extra, like, echo and echo heart scan, like extra things like that, and there's like more stuff you have to do because because you have the one thing, you're more susceptible to
others.
the others, and they tend to be a condition that's usually not singular. It generally has additional. You don't usually have just the one thing. It tends to be a cluster of different, like I was saying, some are syndromes, some are, what are they? Syndrome, disorders. I don't know. I don't know what the difference between all that even is, but
More than you want.
yeah. So I'm fading and getting quiet. So I'll either drop off, or if you guys want to ask me more questions,
It's
I'll
only
answer
11:15
questions.
out there.
Chat or typing in a reply. Curtis, I saw your, I missed your comment. I saw that, but I had to quit drinking because it turned out I was allergic to alcohol. I'd break out in handcuffs.
So, Sarah, you were mentioning me your betta had scales that were growing over its eyes.
Just one of them. They're kind of those like metallic pearl kind of female Dumbo betas, and one of them does look like it has the scales across the eye. The other two are fine, but one of them, I don't think it can see very well.
Interesting. Yeah, my female betta looks like she's got cataracts over at least one eye, maybe two. Well, she can see. We put another little betta in the tank with her, and she just kind of curled around. She's staring at it. So maybe just with one eye. She's a little pirate betta. She has eye patch over the other one, I guess. So
the botanicals, and what was the other things we did? Do you remember, Jeff? I know I started with botanicals. Did we use salt and botanicals? I can't remember. It worked.
What I used on mine is I used a catappa leaf, one of the big ones.
Yeah, that's what I threw in there tonight.
And I did like a 30 to maybe 40% water. It's only a 10-gallon tank, but I did like a 30 or 40% water change on it. And then within about 3 weeks, it started clearing up, and now the eyes are perfect.
Did you do the water change before the catappa leaf went in?
I did I took the water out, and as I put the new water in, I put the catappa leaf in at the same time.
All right, yeah. You didn't boil it or anything like that. You just dropped it dry.
Oh, yeah, I just dropped it right in. Yeah.
Yeah. I dropped one in tonight, and it's already starting to brown up a little bit. And by tomorrow, it should be pretty dark.
I never really get tannins out from mine.
Really?
Yeah, I put it in there, and it's like it never really. I don't see any tannins.
Yeah. And when I put that in tonight too, it dawned on me. I used to put handfuls of leaves in all my tanks. Go outside, and there's the tree out front. All the leaf litter after it dropped, it's dried. I'd rinse it off and just drop it in the tanks. The shrimp love it, and I haven't done that in a while now, and I got to start doing that again. It's places for the shrimp to get under. And then as it breaks down, it creates biofilm, and they feed off it. And then also infusoria starts to build up in it. They feed off of that. And so does fry. So it's probably great cover for Corey's to spawn in too.
Have a good night, Cheryl. Thank you so much.
Yeah, alder cones give a lot of tan. I've got a bunch of alder cones right now. They are the black alder cones, and they're maybe half the size of the white alder cones. And they throw off as much tannin.
Yeah, I had gotten a bunch of those for free, and I'd never used them before.
Yeah,
and wanted to put tannins and drop the pH in a tank, and so I threw about 6 of them in a tank.
Yeah.
Well, that was way too many.
Llewellyn is behind us, guys.
Yeah, it's really black water.
Nice.
But I've never had them really noticeably drop pH in my tanks.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I haven't tested that because I did that to the. I put them in the Equus tank, just prepping that for the dry season.
Right.
And then I did it with the CPDs. I threw some cones in there.
Right.
and I threw a cone in with the Epistos.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was surprised at how
Like
fast
that.
those tannins come out of those cones.
Yeah. Yeah. Really quick. I see pecks. Blue and red pecks. Is that yours, Jeff?
I'm going to go off. I'm going to go on the other phone, and I'm going to go mobile here for a moment.
Oh, that's your ceiling, huh? That's water going. Oh,
Yeah, that's just the phone facing
yeah.
upward.
yeah, that's a HVAC duct, I guess.
Yeah, you're looking at his ceiling. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got to pick up his phone. He said he wanted to do something. What was he going to do? What were you doing, Jeff?
I've got the fluval peat balls, and I've never used them, Curtis. I've got a box full. I bought them to, I guess, drop them in the hang-on back filter or whatever and let it run through there, but never used it. I will try that.
Unfertilized peat balls, huh?
Yeah, Fluval makes, these peat pellets or whatever. And you can buy a bag of peat moss at the home center and just make sure it's not, it's not no fertilizer in it. Not fortified.
Oh, that makes sense, Stephen, because I think when I first threw those cones in there, I was testing. Well, her image is still there. She's still
Is
there.
that hers or is that Jeff's other one?
Oh, did Sarah leave?
Thanks. Did I drop off? Yeah, you did.
Yes,
Jeff,
Sarah's here. Sarah's still here.
Oh, she's asking if she dropped off.
No, she's still here. I believe. Is she typing in the chat?
Yeah. I think that's your whatever you call it, avatar image.
Sorry, did I knock her out here?
It's probably your fault, Jeff.
Yeah. I'm
Don't
sorry
hold it
about
against
that.
Ron and I.
No,
Sarah.
it's not our fault. We didn't do it.
Let me see if I can.
Look at that.
Would you like to come back in, Sarah, or are you finished? I didn't want to. I'm sorry about that. I wanted to show you.
She did it. She did it.
She's saying she did it.
Now here she is, and you can see her eyes are really healed up now.
Yeah, nice.
They were all white. I mean, you couldn't even see her pupil.
Oh, she knocked herself off. Yeah.
Did you want to come back in? You want Jeff to let you back in?
Let me drop the link.
He's tired.
Oh, she's tired. Okay. Well, another time, okay, Sarah. It was so nice having you up
Yeah,
here.
thank you, Sarah.
Yeah, it was nice meeting you.
Yes, thank you so much. And we'll have you back.
Sharing the chat with you. Yeah.
Yeah, but she's looking pretty good there.
That was fun.
Yeah.
It was very fun. I'm going to have to get some next time. If I had I could have compiled a few questions but I couldn't think of them at the time. But, okay, so that's her. I want to show you the Corey's here.
Look at all that space for more tanks.
I know.
Yeah, I walked with the tank, and there he goes. Look at him.
You guys were talking about moving stuff around. I have not gotten to that point yet.
Oh.
It sounds like it's coming.
Yeah.
See, the guppy grass is starting to grow here. Look at that.
Cool. Yeah.
Look at those beauties, though.
Yeah, they are. Wow.
Look at that beautiful. I got two beautiful Corensis female. Look at that. Wow.
Yeah.
I just did a clean on that sponge filter right there. Took it out and gave it a good squeeze out for the first time. 2 months.
Nice.
Here.
That's a crypt.
I'm not sure what that is. That's one of the new plants that I got from Austin, ALA Aquatics. That's
Oscar, are you still here? Can you identify that for us?
I think he said, was it Hygrophila dagger?
Hygrophila.
I'm not sure. Look at those little guys, though. I can't wait till they get a little bigger and start putting eggs on the.
Yeah, Josh, Jeff, you said that you just put a catappa leaf in with her?
I put a catappa leaf in with her, yep. And I changed the water, did like a 30% water change. Here's some of my surviving doederi right here that I got from Curtis. They're doing well, and I got a good-sized trio over here with a fire mouse. Let me see if I can spot some of them. There's one right there. I think that might be the male. But I got a few of them in there.
Hygrophila.
There. It's funny, those the goodeids right there, they'll actually chase the fire mouths around and the other cichlids here.
Bold, huh?
Oh, they're tough.
Huh.
They are, but the thing of it is, they don't really attack anything unless they get attacked. But I got that female. I got a pair down here. I got to get these to Melvin here. I'm going to give him a pair of these convicts right here, and then I'm going to give him some more of these little fire mouths as soon as I can. It'll probably be in the springtime at this point.
Not at all, Sarah. You know, it's good to vent once in a while and get that stuff off.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Don't you worry about anything there. It's, we always, we always do that. But I'm waiting for these guys, my sunburst platies. I'm thinking that
Yeah, those are pretty.
she's starting to get a little bit plump.
Hey, back to sexing the live bears. Aren't the anal fins different on the males, kind of long and pointy?
Yeah. Yep.
Is that true with all live bears, or at least platies and mollies?
Most everyone.
And swordtails?
Yeah, mollies definitely, platies, swordtails, guppies.
Okay.
Also with the endlers.
Yeah.
I think also, I think I've seen one on my. Let's go over here and look at the tiger limias. I got lots of both in here. I'm pretty sure they have them too, but these guys are fast.
Yeah. Your angelfish was over there showing off, you know.
Oh yeah, I'll go back there and show you him.
Yeah.
But there's another one of the plants I got from Austin. That's really nice. Yeah. I can't really tell. These guys move around so fast. It's really hard to spot them. There's probably about 150 of those in here now.
You almost need to net them out and hold them in your hand like all those discus pictures.
Oh no! No way! Oh, here's the tanks getting ready for the cherry barbs. Hey, I'll go ahead and grab that.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. And it's a really narrow triangle, if I'm not mistaken now. Yes, maybe?
Triangle.
They're triangular shaped, yeah.
The gonopodium?
No, the anal fin.
Oh, I haven't really paid too much attention to that, but here's these guys, and there is.
Oh, those are your.
These are the males.
Your other, curbensis, huh? And they are all male. What are the odds?
That's a female paradise fish. I want to get a male for her.
Yeah.
I got my trio of these guys. So I'm going to reach right in here. My hands are clean.
Yeah.
I'm just going to take this whole thing. Can you see this all right?
Yeah.
I'm going to take it out. I'm just going to take the whole thing right over here.
Very cool.
And I'm going to gently just. All the temperatures are the same. This tank.
Yeah.
Bring it down here and let it set it down. So I do that. I guess I'm going to wait for a while then.
Yep, that's all you need to do. Except put another container back in that other tank.
Yeah, I will.
Put your half beaks there, Ryan.
I'll do that before I head up tonight. But, yep. I hope it was in there for 2 days, so I'm sure if we got any eggs that fell down there, I've never seen any of the I've never seen any of the male or the females down here. So
right.
Hopefully that's. No, I don't have very much room down here for. I'm going to put a few more tanks, but I'm just not sure where. Maybe in this area right over here. That might work.
Is that a retail company, Ryan? Will they do anything about it for you?
What's that?
Oh, Ryan said they got half beaks and lost 2 in shipping, and I was asking if they'd do anything about it for them.
Oh, they should.
God, I'd hope so.
My pleco popped my top off. I gotta repair that.
Oh man.
I've got to repair that. I just changed that out again and put and then I seen the pleco in there. I was like, what?
Wow.
And it was siliconed all the way around too.
I see that, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to show you the angelfish over here real quick before we head back over to the.
Yeah, they are nice.
They get along really well together. They're always together.
Yeah. I'm so glad my two are still alive with, that ache that showed up in that tank. It doesn't look like it touched them.
Well, look at that guppy grass back there too, by the way.
And today was day 7 on that, so tomorrow I'll give them the water change, and hopefully that'll be the end of it.
It's starting to grow back there, and then it's starting to.
Yeah.
Over
Things
there.
are growing in there, huh?
What's that?
I said things are growing in that tank.
Yeah, look at the size of these. I'm really pleased with the sword plants here.
Oh, good.
I've never. I probably tried them like 3 or 4 times before.
Yeah.
And they all just died.
And you've got Miracle Grow under that?
Miracle Grow, organic Miracle Grow potting soil. Yep.
Right. Underneath that, and then the gravel on top.
Yeah. 2
Cool.
millimeter gravel.
Yeah. Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, and before you know it, they'll be damn near to the surface, and they'll be kicking out flower spikes and little plants on them.
I'm not sure what this is. This is another one of those plants. I'm not sure if I got from him.
Yeah.
And this one over here. Now over there is, look at the water sprite though. It was really filled out pretty well. Now it's kind of thin.
Yeah.
You see that, David?
Yep, I do. Yeah, I'm hoping I can get my stuff to bounce back.
I hope it does. And this tank's always got a little bit of cloudiness to it. There she is. I'm going to get an alien male for her, and I'm going to try and breed him.
Yeah.
She's looking pretty good. Kind of plump too.
So Jeff, Sarah was talking about trying to co-host with you.
That with me?
Yeah.
No, Jeff.
No,
K.
it was Jeff King. I'm
Oh,
not
Jeff
that lucky.
K, never mind. Okay, yeah. Don't mind me.
I would, if she wanted to be my co-host, I would be overjoyed. I would absolutely be overjoyed. I need a, Oh, well, you're basically my co-host. I'm gonna have to send you the.
Well, I do. I help you with Wednesdays, and but
Absolutely.
if,
So I can. What I'll have to do is send you the StreamYard thing where you can actually pop in without having to use a link. You can just come right on in.
Yeah.
And then you can click on the messages and
Oh yeah. All right.
and bring them up on the screen just like you do as a host.
Sure.
So Jeff doesn't fall a half hour behind.
Yeah. It's easy to do.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, I know Jeff would kick us both to the curb in a heartbeat for Sarah.
Yeah. Right.
Well, you know what? I understand that. That's okay.
Yep. That was, you didn't even have to say it out loud, Stephen. Thanks so much.
Yeah, no.
We
my
already
feelings
knew.
are not hurt.
Curtis, we don't care. We don't care what you think, Curtis.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to get set up with, what's it called? The StreamYard? No, Stream Elements or whatever.
Oh,
That
Stream
one and-
Elements, yeah.
Yeah, Stream Elements and the Fish Fam link.
Oh yes.
Well, the Stream Elements is the one
You
for.
go in there and then you can. There's a schedule in there that you can, if you want to have a permanent schedule, like every Tuesday
Right,
or something, you just go in there and you put in the request, the time slot.
right. Okay, yeah. I did see that, yeah.
Yep. And it's good.
Yeah.
I checked with Skipper because this is normally his time to stream, and he
Oh.
won't be back until the 20th. So
Where's he?
he's home, but he's been busy working and he has a lot going
Oh.
on.
All right, yeah.
But I'm gonna get off this one and come back to the other one, guys. I'll be
There you
right
go.
back.
Hurry up, Jeff. Oh, yes, Getty, you did great.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. Now I got to remove this guy. There we go. And
Well, I'm gonna have to call it quits here pretty quick.
Yeah. Yeah. We've been going a couple hours.
Yeah. Been trying to.
there we go.
Are you shut off there yet?
Yes, I am. I had to turn my phone. I had to jump out with my phone because it was still trying to interfere with us. Jeff knows I would help him anything. Oh, thank you, Jeff. He does. I tell you what, Curtis has been a huge help. He's helped me out with so many things. Now I can't even count them, honestly. Where's he talking about Jeff Kane? I appreciate it, Scott. Oh, yeah, he's talking. Oh, I knew it. I thought something. It's too good to be true. Okay.
Skull, he gets thrown around everywhere.
I feel like Charlie Brown when you go to kick the football and it's like boom.
That's what happens when you disappear for 3 seconds.
Yep. You did
Is that
great.
your Discord you're talking about, Jeff K?
You're very lucky, Jeff, to have Sketty as a co-host. Honestly, absolutely. What a nice person. She's so down to earth, and yeah, you're very lucky. Let's see here. Now I'm catching up with the chat once again. Both Jeffs supply the addresses. Yes, that's right. I was getting ready to ship stuff, and I couldn't get. I think it was Audra when I was going to send her those Tiger Limias, and I was starting to panic, and then I contacted Scully. He put it, boom, it right up there. I was like, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Is he a stalker?
No, but he shipped to everybody. I mean, he shipped fish to a lot of people, and he knows the addresses, and he keeps track.
Oh, yeah, he's already warned me. He kept track of mine. I tried to write it as small as I could on the return label so he couldn't read it.
Well, that's okay. I put it out on Facebook anyway, so you don't got to read that.
Great. That's great. Well, why don't you all get out here and take some of the snow?
Wow.
Professional stalker.
I really like it when it snows here because it's up in the mountains and I can see it from here. And
yeah, right. Nice.
I don't have to shovel any of it.
I believe that. I believe that 100%. But you know what? I'm still very, very pleased that she was on here tonight. I think it's the first time I've ever heard her voice. Yeah.
Collaborations of curiosity.
How
are you?
That is Adele. Hello,
Hi,
Adele.
I think I've heard her show up on this show once before, but I can't remember where.
Yes, she does her streams usually it'd be late at night for us, but it would be afternoon for her. Because she's in Australia as well.
Yeah, I got the good day part, so yeah, that was.
Okay.
that was my giveaway. So
that's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty big. Yeah, I didn't see that. That's why I was like, I didn't know that. See, the chat went past me again. It does that to me every so often. I'm getting ready to have Ron's.
Ron's address.
Yes.
Oh, Curtis.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on its way.
Yeah,
actually, I'll take that tomorrow. So yeah, my address is all over it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not ashamed. And I've got David's if you need it.
No, you're not. You're not forgettable. You're not forgettable. You're very memorable.
I promise I won't give out anybody's address without permission.
Yeah, that's true. Same here.
Unless somebody gives me money, then I'll give it out.
Hello, Bill. Welcome in.
Wow, no scruples at all.
Right. Yeah. Well, desperate times call for desperate measures.
I guess.
I need more tanks.
Yeah.
Hello, Bill. Welcome in, my friend.
Yeah, where we go. Selling the Fish Fam addresses so that you can buy more tanks.
I have to sell enough of them because I got to buy another garage.
Hello, Big Steve.
Yeah, right.
I'll gladly throw my address out there. A stalker sounds fun. It reminds me of that joke. Have you heard? I'm sure you had heard on YouTube. It's a hitchhiker gets in a car and a guy pulls over and gets in. He goes, "Yeah, you just let anybody in your car." Says, "What if I could have been a serial killer?" And the guy's like, "Ha, what's the chances of two of us being in the car?"
Yeah, right.
Yep.
That was funny.
I don't know. Having a stalker sounds fun, but having Curtis as a stalker just sounds wrong.
Well, he'll bring beer.
This is true. This is true. He will have a cooler with him on wheels. He'll be
That's right.
dragging it
Not a
around.
stalker.
So if you go out your front door in the morning and you see like little cooler tracks all through your front yard, Curtis was out walking through your front yard dragging his cooler.
A little more elbows. Yeah, we need stalkers. I need to feel wanted. Bring on the stalkers. Bring on the stalkers. Good luck finding my place. Yeah, very good to see you, Steve. You can take over the world. Yes. Nice. Well, now, let me see here. Joshua. I know NLA personally. It might happen. Ooh. So, sounds so wrong, but it feels so right.
Mhm.
Yes. I tell you what, this has been a great evening.
Yes, it has.
Once
It's been
again,
wonderful. Absolutely. Yeah. And I didn't know that. I know there was talk of Sarah might be coming up here, and I was like, wow. I even dropped the link for Alan, but he never decided to join us. So
Yeah.
because
Well, it's always fun for me to meet new people too. That's cool.
Christine was in the mood for some Chinese. So
she was, yes.
Yeah, it's still sounding good. I'm guessing they're closed by now, though. Probably have
24
to drive
hours.
to
Yours,
Palm Springs
Jeff,
to get
isn't
some.
it?
Huh?
Is Jeff's 24 hours?
no, it's not 24 hours. It used to be before the big C.
Oh,
Before
really?
the
You had a
world ended?
24-hour
Yeah,
Chinese
well,
restaurant?
Yeah. So many things changed with that. Then they couldn't get employees back, so then they cut back their hours.
Oh, yeah.
So glad we are all friends. So much fun. Yes, it is. I'm
Just
not
finished
done
a
working.
meatball
Yeah.
sandwich.
Well, that's no. You know what, though, Jeff? You should start your streams earlier than later because you can always get the work done. You know, it's an hour and a half, 2 hours. We do our streams sometimes. Maybe
Yeah.
a little bit more.
Yeah.
I would definitely get going on it. Get a day out of the week and a night out of the week.
Yeah.
You know.
I haven't had a really good meatball sandwich in a long time, Christine.
Oh, that does sound good.
Yeah.
Sarah.
I have raspberry chocolate milkshake for dinner with chocolate chip. Oh, that sounds
Well,
lovely.
that sounds healthy. Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
right.
Girl.
What the heck?
Oh, that'd go really good with my cup of coffee. Ooh, that'd be perfect.
Oh, and she had a banana. So
And a banana.
Jeff K's starting to stream now. We all migrate over there. Is that the deal?
Oh, is he?
I don't know. I just saw it. Skull there.
Skull's telling him to start.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, and the banana. There you go. Yeah, that makes it healthy.
How was the stew, Jeff K?
Oh, I haven't had a good stew in a long time.
Well, there's no meat group in there, Stephen.
It's every food group. We like it all. We made it. I had pizza again. I had a DiGiorno pizza in the oven tonight.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And I'll tell you something. It was really good. I mean, for a store-bought frozen pizza, it was really nice.
Yeah.
Yep, it was nice. I have strong editing habits. Strange eating habits. I have bad
Strange
reading
eating.
habits. Now I'm going to eat at truck stop and have bad pizza and beef jerky.
Oh, there's a couple casinos. I wonder if they have all-night restaurants.
Oh yeah, I bet they do.
What's
$40
this?
in a shift.
Monty Python? What are we
Oh,
doing?
that's true, Jeff. That's true. You don't have an actual slot off per week. It's got to be probably the busy season with the winter and everything. You get millions of service calls. Guaranteed some bugs got crushed in the flour with those muffins. Oh,
Yes, so she got her protein.
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
oh yeah.
Fair enough. Anytime you see natural flavors on something, bugs.
This
Ketchup, natural flavors, tomato hornworms. Maybe
I'm
some
really glad you qualified that comment for frozen. Yeah. Yeah, it was good though. It was actually a good pizza. I was surprised. A lot of pleasure for $6.99. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I know I
Thanks for
can't.
that link, Mark. I'll
Things are
watch
so
it when we're
cheap.
done here.
Bad pizza and beef jerky isn't bad. No. Bad food and a lot of miles. Nice.
Yeah, Kathy broke me of that. The lot of miles. The bad food's still questionable, but oh, stop here. Oh, yes, dear.
Bad pizza and beef jerky needs a beer to be a meal. It'll be a cold Pepsi or Coke for me, probably.
God, I haven't had a soda in years.
Oh, I love it. Oh my!
Yeah, just
If I don't, I tell you what, that to me, that's one of my other addictions. I got to have my pop. It's just like
yeah.
I get grumpy if I don't have it. If I go like 2 or 3 days, I'm not the same
Yeah.
person.
That's just too much sugar. I mean, I have enough. I get enough sugar everywhere else, but
But it
and that
burns
ginger
all.
beer. I do like ginger beer.
It's so good when you
And
take
that,
a big,
that's
cold drink. It just burns all. You can feel it go all the way down.
yeah.
I love it. You can all get all the pleasure in Baltimore for $6.99 than a pizza.
Really.
Oh, Baltimore. Oh, okay.
Dr. Pepper. Wow.
Oh,
Jeez.
I've had Dr. Pepper in years. Soda and ice cream. Yeah, I like the Verner's and vanilla ice cream. We call that a Boston cooler here.
Verner's ginger ale.
Verner's ginger ale and vanilla ice cream. It's exquisite.
No
Yeah.
kidding. God, I haven't even
It's
seen
good.
Verner's.
It is so good.
Wow.
Try it sometime. Verner's ginger ale, not the diet stuff. The
Oh
regular,
God, no, never the diet stuff.
never the diet stuff. Get a Verner's
None
ginger
of
ale.
the aspartame.
Make it like a shake, like a malt.
Yeah.
It is really good.
Wow.
We will have to get ice cream when we meet. Yes. That sounds like a
That'd be
winner.
great.
Love to.
I'm gonna get ice cream just because you guys were talking about getting ice cream. when
There
we
you
meet.
go. Yeah, I
Yeah.
ate a little bit that was left in the freezer before we started.
Yeah, and all the stores are closed now for me, so I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll just have to dream about it all night and then get some tomorrow. I'll have it for breakfast. I have floats or ice cream nearly every day. Oh, nice.
Oh my.
Oh, root beer floats are the best.
Oh, they are.
Can't do that anymore.
Root beer floats, and I'm telling you, Dave, you don't like ginger ale, right?
I mean, I'll drink it. It's not bad.
But
I
Verner's
can't.
and
I
vanilla
just
ice-
can't picture it with ice cream.
Oh, it's so good. Trust me on that. It is perfect together.
Or the really good vanilla.
Yeah, with a good vanilla ice cream. Yeah, you can even use French vanilla if you want. Yeah,
Absolutely. Yeah.
but it is really tasty. I tell you, you won't.
Oh, here you go. Yeah. A Bundaberg. Yeah.
It's called Spiders
Yeah.
in Australia. Oh,
Yeah. It's a float here. A root beer float or whatever you put it in. Yeah. But it's,
chocolate ice cream cone after lunch. Oh,
and yeah, you can get Bundaberg here. I used to get it all the time, but it's just too much sugar.
I've never had them. Bundaberg?
Bundaberg, it's a ginger beer, Australian ginger beer.
Oh,
I don't know if it's as good as what they get there, but I love it.
sounds good.
Yeah, I haven't had one in a long time.
Ryan said, I just finished a Dr. Pepper, but I'm going to grab a Sprite. No more caffeine, as I should be asleep by now. Yeah, the Black Cows, yes. From Arby's. Yeah, the Black Cow shakes.
I don't
What is
remember.
that? That sounds familiar, but I haven't been to an Arby's in a long time.
I forget what all's in that. Black Cow, I know it's chocolate ice cream. Did they put? Is there any root beer in that? I don't remember exactly.
Yeah. That's good to know, Bill.
Jamocha shakes anymore. Those Jamochas are so good.
Yeah.
Exactly the same in Australia. Exactly
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah, that's good to know.
Bundaberg.
That's Bundaberg.
Ah. Yeah, Boston Cooler, though. Look them up. They're really good. We have a place to drive in. It's called Nip and Sip here. It's about 10 minutes away. And you order. It's like the old type of drive-ins. You push a button and they take the order over the intercom.
Yeah.
And then they bring the food out. They're closed during the wintertime, of course. But that's where I got the Boston Cooler from first.
Oh,
They
yeah.
opened that store in 1969, and I was there
Wow.
on opening day.
Oh, wow.
Jeez.
My dad took me there. I remember that. It took me there on opening day. I was 5 years old. And I tell you what, that's the place I was telling you about, David, has the best onion rings on earth.
Oh, wow. That's the
It
place you hang the tray on the car window.
Yep, they put a
Places.
tray on there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Car hops.
And the best.
No roller skating car hops, are they?
What's that?
They weren't roller skating car hops, were they?
No, but they could have if they wanted to.
Yeah. I mean, that was the thing. There was a place in Anaheim, and I can't remember what the hell it was called. It was a 50s style, drive-in like that, where, the roller skating car hops were Angelo's. And they had killer burgers. I don't remember onion rings. Just don't remember.
I haven't had some good onion rings in a while. Well, I had them at
Yeah.
McGarrity's when I had that Reuben.
Oh, that's what it is. Vanilla ice cream, root beer, chocolate syrup, and whipped cream and a cherry on top.
That's a
That's a black cow. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Okay. I know I had chocolate in it.
I like the idea of the cherry on top. That's boily,
that makes it healthy.
And Mark
Well,
says
yeah.
Bundaberg lemonade is good as well.
Anything worth doing is worth overdoing.
Yeah, I like those too. We have those here too, Curtis.
I haven't seen an A&W around here in a long time.
We got a
I
couple
don't
of
know
them.
if there's one in the valley. There was still, I think, a couple in Orange County.
We still have a big boy, one of Bob's big boys, and
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
we've talked about that before. Yeah.
oh yeah, and they got
I
the
miss
best Belgian waffles with strawberry and whipped cream. Oh, so good.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Last time I saw one of those was it in Virginia?
a big boy.
Yeah, there's a town in Virginia and I guess it's Tennessee, and it's right on the border. So the town's divided in half, same name both sides, and we stayed in the north side. I guess it's Virginia, and there was a Bob's Big Boy there with the Bob outside and the whole
Oh,
thing.
Yeah, the
Yep.
Sanders chocolate originated in Detroit, Michigan, from what I've been told.
Yeah.
My wife said 'cause they have the factory there where they'd make the chocolate and the
Oh wow.
chocolate
Yeah.
and all that.
Oh, you know what? I won't go to a Sonic again. I wanted to go check it out, and it was the worst burger I ever had, worst shake I ever had. I won't go back. Maybe they were just having a bad day at that one, but I will not go back.
I've done the same thing. I've had bad meals at places, and people are like, "You got to try them again." I'm like, "No, they had their shot." So enough other places out there. I won't go back there for a few years. So
Yeah.
You literally get a bad taste in your mouth and you don't want to go back.
yeah, exactly.
really.
Yeah.
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 I love a good breakfast burrito. Some of the Mexican places around here with machaca burritos, those are really good.
Now I'm gonna be hungry again.
I am starved.
I gotta go to bed.
Maybe we should wrap it up. We've been going almost 3 hours.
Is it? Oh, 2 hours, 24 minutes.
Is that what it is?
Yep.
Yeah, it needs a magnifying glass.
Yep.
Right. Yeah.
That's good. That was
That's a
a good
nice,
stream.
nice.
Jeff.
That was a wonderful stream. I tell you what.
There's some great people in the chat, in and out of the chat tonight too.
Except for
Always.
Curtis.
Always.
Except for Curtis.
Always done.
Curtis and Brenton.
Oh, tough room, tough room.
Yeah. But I want to say thanks again to everybody who gifted memberships and everything. I really
Oh, that
appreciate
was really
that.
nice. Yeah.
That's so
And
nice.
half of Australia was here tonight.
I know it. I love it.
Half of Australia.
I mean,
Oh
really?
yeah. We have
Was it
Joe,
the upper half or the lower half or the west half?
Yeah.
No, I think
When you're
no,
facing
Glenn.
it, not upside down, but when you're facing it, it was the whole left half.
Was it the right side with
No, the left side.
Yeah,
male,
I am.
with a male organ, or
Oh, we talked about going to podiums and snail sex,
geez.
everything. You know,
Max. Yeah.
all
we
right.
covered the whole gambit tonight.
We
Man,
did. Thank you, Sarah. She's still there.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yes,
There she
thank
is.
you so
Thank you,
much.
Sarah.
Is
Thank you
Sarah
all.
with or without an H?
What's that?
Is Sarah with or without an H? I'm curious.
SARA.
Okay.
Yep, without an
Thought
H.
I'd ask.
Yep.
Nice,
I
yeah.
know that because when I heard somebody say calling her Sarah with like how we're up here talking, and I was in the chat, so I'd say hi Sarah, SARAH, way back in the day, and
Right.
I got corrected on it, so I do it.
Oh, good. All right, that's good to know. Yeah. No, it's I used to teach, and people's names are important. So.
Yeah.
Good night, snack time. Good night, Stephen. Good night, and good night, everybody out there. Thank
Yep.
you so much. This is
Good night,
great.
everybody.
Thanks for being here.
Yes, thank you so much. We love you guys, and we'll see you all later.
Thanks
Tomorrow
for the
night.
opportunity once
Tomorrow
again.
Tomorrow night at 11:15, we'll be over at David's place.
Catch
11:15,
Steven.
right after Stephen Peace finished, and then when Stephen Peace finished, we'll be on
Oh, cool.
over on David's channel.
Very cool.
All right.
So,
All right, y'all.
all right, guys. Thank you very much again, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Cheers.
Love you guys. Bye bye.